Hello K-freaks! Today I'll show you how to make these K-pop charms with hot silicone. These charms can be used in so many different projects. I use them in like a jewelry project kind of, but you can do anything with them. I made these designs and these groups, but remember that you can be as creative as you want. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. We're gonna need a template, eye pins, different jewelry materials depending on what you're gonna do, paint or paint marker in my case, varnish or clear nail polish, a hot glue gun, and sandpaper. And that's it. Starting with our template, we can use baking paper on top and then put the silicone. But in my case, I prefer that the silicone sticks to the paper, the real paper, so I'm skipping this. I will use it directly on the paper. So what I'm doing is just covering each logo with a generous amount of hot silicone. You have to be very fast and do it like in lines, as you can see right now on the video. And I recommend you to wait like between every two logos. Wait a little bit until you're sure that the silicone into the hot glue gun it's already very hot, because if not it will just shows the lines. So but we want it like everything melted and yeah, even and together. Okay, so once it's dried, we will cut every excess of hot silicone and just leave the logo. As mine is translucent, you can see the logo, and yeah, I recommend this one because yeah, you can see the logo. And also use small scissors because it's much easier to cut with them. And you'll have something like this. Now taking your sandpaper, you'll just sand the edges, making them the more beautiful or smoother as you can. Once you're happy with your charm, it's time to paint. You can use acrylic paint and a very thin brush, but here I'm using my paint marker because I found that it's much easier to paint with them and to make it more exact. So yeah, take your time and be very patient. Don't forget to paint the sides. Time to varnish. You can use any craft varnish that you have at home, or a clear nail polish also works fine. So you don't have to stick to paint all the charms. You can be as creative as you want. Here I will just put some white glue on top of my charm and then dip it in glitter, and I think it looks amazing. Oh, and don't forget to varnish also. For the rest of my charms, I use the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic because it gives dimension and that shine that I like a lot to the charms. But yeah, the clear nail polish was also fine. And don't try to blow dry your charms. It's silicone. Okay, it was obvious, but yeah, my mistake. Okay, I'm using a screw eye pin because I think it will stick better to the silicone. Not stick, because I'll be just screwing it. So yeah, as the silicone is not very hard, I'll just put the eye pin and then screw it little by little. And we're done. Now it's time just to arrange our charms to make our desired. You can make small pieces as I did here with the EXO logo and then make a bracelet. Or you can also screw an eye pin on the top and then make a necklace. With a big charm and 2 eye pins on the sides, you can also make another kind of bracelet. With a base ring and a rounded charm, you can make a ring. With brooch pins, you can make different brooches. Also keychains. And even chokers. Don't forget to paint the back of your charms for a better result. And yeah, that was everything for today's video. I hope you liked it. And remember to leave down below any doubts or suggestions that you have for next videos. Thank you so much for watching and see you next week. 안녕!